Welcome to Wall Street Sizing Up. We're glad you're here. We've got a phenomenal show. It is the weekend show. These are going to be the stocks to watch for your Monday morning opening bell. These stocks are lit. They are momentum plays, and they are full tilt, and they're all from the hedge funds from what they filed on Friday. By the way, I see you, Kevin Tang. I see you hit the slots again for 550% up for the second straight week. We'll talk about that. We'll also talk about Cathie Wood. What is she buying? These are buys that you need to know about. Jake hit the theme. We're going to go to work at the casino. So there you go. We're off. Now this is going to be stocks to watching. It's going to be very quick, so try to keep up. First up is OLMA. Olema Pharmaceuticals, sized up by Mark Lambert. One of the gods in biotech, runs biotechnology value fund. The guy sized up literally a full new buy. It was an IPO on the 19th, so literally on Thursday, 6.6 million shares. He's got a $300 million position. He is up 8%. Now this stock did have a pullback the day of, and then has gone to the upside. Mark's more of a long-term guy. He's not. This would not be a stock to trade for him. This is a long term, but I would say if it goes up, 12% more, then that's probably time to get out if you're going to trade this stock. That's OLMA. Next stock is going to be VRTU. You see that on the screen there? Now here's the thing. Mr. Morgan Stanley took this position, right? Now here's the thing about Morgan Stanley. The firm was $715 billion under management, right? And they're very good on the fundamentals. They're very good on the technical side. You typically do not see them lose. They'll make 10 to 15% and probably get out. But I have never seen them lose money through the SEC filings. Again, to me, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Their entry point seems to be very good, but they're only up 1%. These guys are typically momentum plays, and I don't see that here. So something's going on, right? They know something that people cannot see in the financials. So I would look at this. You might take a small position. I'm going to take a small position in this and queue that up for Monday and just see what kind of happens. If it starts to trend up, I'll probably buy a little more. Now, they also got in the GLNG. GLNG, you'll see there. It is, again, a Morgan Stanley. It's a Golar LNG, which is natural gas, right? It's a $15 million position is what they sized up in, but they've got a total position of about $50 million. So they know this stock well. They got in at a very good entry point here. They're up 15%. So that tells me something. But they've been in the stock since, gosh, guys, going back to 2013. So they've been in the stocks for 7 years, trading in and out. They're up 15% from the $15 million sized up position. Again, it's in an uptrend. So I would remember that. This would be one that I would queue up for Monday as well. So those are really the three. There was about 10 filings on Friday. None of them really looked good to me except for these three that I wanted you to know about. One, because of the hedge fund managers behind them, and two, for the possible momentum. Now, the one we did see, the filing we did see come across is that we've all seen all week. You've heard about APVO, Aptevo Therapeutics. So one Kevin Tang sized up here, right? Kevin Tang last week hit it big too. Well, he went back to the casino again, and my man got in on November the 3rd, right? And in 6 days, he went up 550%. So he got in with a $17 million position. And in 6 days, it is now a $80 million position. So congratulations to you. Clearly, you knew before the market. Now, I will give you this. It did look like it was in a little bit of an uptrend right as you got in. So, my man, you're doing well. And, guys, you probably need to follow Kevin Tang. Kevin Tang's got a little something. He runs Tang Capital Partners, so that should help you out. Now, let's get on to Cathie Wood and what she's buying. See on the screen there my notes for Cathie Wood and ARK Invest. Again, the reason we follow Cathie Wood is probably one of the top 10 investors on Wall Street. She is probably the most forward-thinking and forward-looking investor on Wall Street as we have now. Now, her buys are always interesting, and it gives you guidance going into December and really through the first of the year, right? And so, so what I'm seeing from her is literally her buy to sell ratio is 1 to 3. She's selling 3 times as many stock as she's buying. She's literally selling into the market highs and the individual stock all-time highs. As far as Bitcoin goes, I know she's a big bag holder there. I do not see her buying GBTC. I don't see that. She could be buying it on the exchanges, but I doubt that. I don't think that her bylaws in her ETFs allow for that. But I know that she's holding a very, very large stake in Bitcoin. By the way, Bitcoin right now knocking on the door of 19,000. So again, this should give you some guidance going into December and maybe even through the first of the year. So let's talk about what she's doing. She continues to buy SI or Silvergate Capital. SI, she bought approximately 85,000 shares. She continues to let go of a little bit of Amazon every week. And she loves Nintendo. She bought 500,000 shares approximately this week of Nintendo. Loves Nintendo right now. Continues to sell PINS. She continues to sell Zillow Z. She loves to buy EXAS. She bought 300,000 shares, approximately 300,000 shares of that this week. And Shopify. She's buying right about 100,000 shares this week. She continues to buy Shop. She was buying Shop last week too. Shop, I think, is a very good acquisition candidate, acquisition target going into next year, 2021. I believe that from what I see on the message boards and on Reddit, there's a lot of high-tech firm, a lot of little undertow chatter that they could be bought out in 2021. So again, I'm not going to say that's a prediction, but that's something that I have heard some whispers about. Continue. Big ones. Tesla. She sold approximately 170,000 shares of Tesla. Tesla at an all-time high. Same with Roku. I know she loves Roku. ROKU. She's a big Tesla and she's big ROKU. Roku. She has started to sell. She only sold 35,000 shares, but again, that's at an all-time high. And she's starting to let them go as well. Snap, same thing. 130,000 shares approximately this week that she sold. Snap, right at an all-time high. And Square, I know how much she loves Square and Jack Dorsey. She sold 220,000 shares approximately this week. Square, almost at an all-time high. She continues to buy DOCU or DocuSign. She continues to buy TDoc, which is Teladoc Health. She bought approximately 270,000 shares of that. This is the big one. Z Holdings, she has completely let go of them. She sold almost 1.2 million shares of Z Holdings this week alone. Here's her 2 big biotechs. One is RPTX, that's Repair Therapeutics. She bought 35,000 shares only at about $30, $27. It's got a price target of 36, but here's the big one. Castle Biosciences. I can't make heads or tails of it. I am buying it because I'm seeing her buy it. CSTL. It's moving sideways for like the last 3 months. It does have a price target of 60. So you might look into that one. That's one of the ones I look at here. Again, she is selling all-time highs, but CSTL, she is buying. She bought 50,000 shares this week, a price target of 60 on that one. She also has a new buy in BLI, Berkeley Lights. Baba. She continues to sell Baba. She's got a big holding in that. She sold 50,000 shares plus this week. She continues to buy Unity Software. She bought 160,000 shares of that. And here's a little tidbit as well. SPCA, that's that's Virgin. She's buying the Virgin. She bought 150,000 shares of Space this week, so she continues to like them. I don't see that there yet, but it is trending up. And one of the ones she's really letting go of, she's been doing this for the last 3 weeks, is DOYU, or Dayu International. It's a Chinese firm, clearly. 320,000 shares approximately she sold this week. And finally, she's also selling Tencent as well. TCEYU. She continues to sell them. She had a big position in them as well. 150,000 shares is what she sold this week. So I hope this information helps, guys. Again, guidance going into December and into the new year from Cathie. We will continue to follow what she does and what the hedge funds do. So with that, guys, have a great weekend. Watch your six. Go hard in the paint. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Well, good day, good evening, and whatever time it may be. We hope you enjoyed that video as much as we enjoyed making it. Please hit the like or the subscribe or leave a comment, because we love that feedback. And you know what we say. At the casino, you got to watch your six and you go hard in the paint, guys. Cheers. We'll see you next time.